Hello and welcome to another video. So today the title suggests I'm going to talk you through, or I'm going to demonstrate to you how. So last week, today's Monday, last week I had a sore back. I said that I had a sore back. So the sore back is now gone and I've now got sciatica, very, very slight sciatica. So I've got I've had it really bad in the past and like debilitatingly bad. Really bad. So from what I've been told, sciatica is a impingement of the SI joint, the sacroiliac joint, and from what I've been told, the sacroiliac joint, I'll put a photo on screen of where it is in your body, up near the buttock and the hip and everything. You get it's like a motorway for muscle and tendons and all of those kind of things. Get an impingement, so you'd maybe trap something or you niggle something, and a lot of people think that the way they fix sciatica is to, I've seen some shocking ones in my time, get a tennis ball and lay on it, or get a muscle gun and ram it in there and turn it on full blast and pulverize it, whereas that's not what you do. So you've got an impingement of the SI joint if you've got sciatica most of times. If I'm wrong, put in the comments that I'm wrong, but this is what I've been told. So you've got an impingement, so you've caught something, so you need to release it. If you have got SI joint pain, or you've got sciatica, and you're cramming something on that, you're already inflamed, you're already swollen, you don't want to add more, you're just going to make it worse. You need to release it, and there's a stretch that I've done numerous times, and it works. 2 minutes to reset your motor pattern. So that's 2 minutes you need to do the stretch either side a couple of times. And my sister suffered from this. I think it was Christmas time. If you're watching this, Claire, put a comment down below to say that this did work. So she was hunched over really bad, really in a lot of discomfort. So I told her this stretch, and the stretch I do is up against the wall. You put one foot against the wall, you put your other leg over the wall like that, and then you sink down. And I think it's a very good stretch, because if you get somebody else to stretch it, they don't know your pain threshold, and they actually don't know how painful it is, and you can overstretch it. There's other stretches that you can do, but I find this is really, if you're really tight, your bum won't touch the floor, but after a couple of times you'll relax it and release it, and you'll get lower and you'll get lower and you'll get lower. You'll be that far, maybe even more, off the floor to start with, your back, but it's because it's so tight. And I find it's all very well and good in the gym, so the gym's over that way, when you look at this, that way, yeah, it's over that way. It's all very good if you're smashing it in the gym and your nutrition is on point and you're doing really well, but if you're not taking your mobility and your recovery, taking it as it's important, because when I had really bad sciatica, I could train, I couldn't deadlift, couldn't squat, couldn't bench. It was all really light stuff. I could bench, but I had to do feet up. Larson press? Is that Larson press? I think so. Legs up, no leg drive, because it was just too painful. I didn't know about this stretch back then. So me knowing this is due to when I've trained at the Doncaster Dome. There was a trainer there called Paul, and he's a fountain of knowledge. I'm all for, I like to learn stuff. If I don't know stuff, then I like to learn about it. And my chiropractor, who you've not seen me go to, but I am getting booked in to go to, and I will film it to show you what I go through. Neil from Thornwood Chiropractor have all talked about this, because I have a pelvic tilt, I have butt wink when I squat, and that's what makes this happen. So I'm working on that, but let's get sorted. I need to put this t-shirt on, so t-shirt's on. Need to take some caffeine, sort everything out, and I'll see you on the mat. Bit different today, but I find this, I didn't know this at one point, so if this helps one person, because no worse than back pain, sciatica is horrible. I couldn't sit on the toilet for weeks. Getting up in the morning was horrible, and if I'd have just known about this simple stretch, it's not even painful, uncomfortable but not painful, just lay there. Let the stretch do what it does, let gravity do what it does. Go on your phone, go on Instagram, go on YouTube, go on Facebook, set a 2-minute timer. Honestly, it will be massively better after one stretch. So you do that 2 or 3 times. You do that 3 times a week, you do your stretch. It'll be massively different. Massively. Trust me. See you in the gym. So, you need a wall or something flat. This is what I do. Get close to it. Wiggle in. Wiggle out. Just tense it out. Do this for 2 or 3 times and I'll catch back in with you. That's an angle, this David. Single done. Wow, light. Felt fine, felt like it should be. The reps are a bit higher than what this is, so this would be 85, 82.5 for 4 sets today. Well, I'm actually doing 87.5 this week. I did 85 last week and it was nice. So 87.5. I reckon there was more there. It seemed to move solidly slow as opposed to fast and then slow and then finish. I'm not going to film much of the workout today. It was more about stretching and it's better. Definitely better now. Lower back's still quite tight, but I'm going to do some more stretching when I've finished. So I'll finish up here, get everything done, and then I'll be back on the mat. Bye. So, session finished. And yes, I'm sat in the boot again, but it's a bit something different to sat in the car. So, I said I was going to meet you back on the mat, but the mat was full of people and girls, and as they probably don't know, I have a YouTube channel. I don't want to put the camera down, and I try and record, trying not to get other people in it. I mean, sometimes that's not possible, but with me laying down and doing stretches, I didn't really want to involve them. So you saw me do the stretch that I do. I mean, I don't know the actual name, but I'm going to find the actual name for it now. It's called the Supine Figure 4. I'll put up on screen what it is. I find that's the best stretch for me because it's weight regulated, so it'll only let you stretch it as far as A, you can do it painfully wise, and how far you will do it. You're not going to sink to the floor like I said, but so much smoother now. You can't see my leg, but it's now parallel when it's sat on top of my other leg, whereas before it was up, so it means that the SI joint's relaxed to let me go to that, so they both do that now, and I did that for less than 2 minutes. I didn't even do it in 2 minutes. Apologise if it's windy, but it works. So out of them, there are other ones. There's one's called frog pose. There are lots of. So that's the one that I find the best stretch, because you can do it anywhere. You don't need to carry a roller with you. You don't need to carry any equipment with you. You could just use a wall, banister rail, anything that's flat that you can sit against, and the lower you can get your leg on the wall, the more intense the stretch will be. So if your leg's quite far up, the angle won't be the same. But if you can get it really low, it really works. Because I'm a big advocate with mobility. I don't do it enough. I'm honest, I don't do it enough. I should, but I don't. But that's that. Just, I mean, if you want to find out in detail SI joint stretches or stretches for your hamstrings or your hips, because I know them all, or the ones that I work for me, but just Google it. Just go on YouTube. I'm not a reviewing channel, but I can give my opinion on stuff. I'm also not a physio or anything along those lines, so it's just my view. Mine on today's vlog, which it is for the gym, was bench, and I needed to do some stretches. That's just how it is. I'm just filming on the day what is happening and what I do. So today I was going to be stretching, so I thought I'd show you, because there might be people out there that don't understand the stretches or don't know what to do to get relief. Just don't apply direct pressure to it, because that's not going to do anything. That's just going to, well, it's going to inflame it. So, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, subscribe to YouTube. 68, I think now. It's coming up so slow. Proper doing me head in. 60, can you see that? 68 subs. It like goes up to like 69 and then drops down to 67. And lots of this sub for sub that I've stopped doing, because you reach up to them and then after a couple of hours they unsub from you, so it doesn't make any sense. Just need people to find out about it. Look how beautiful it is now. Also, put the drone up earlier. You'll have seen the drone footage. Put it up earlier and it disconnected from the controller, completely disconnected from the controller, and I could still see it because I was flying with VLOS, visual line of sight, but the controller disconnected. And there's a fail-safe in the DJI that it'll return to home, which is fair enough, but it's still a bit, still gets your chest going a bit when you can see it, because obviously you can't fly out of line of sight, but still a bit risky when I'm thinking, oh, it disconnects and it goes landing. No, don't land all the way over there. Touch wood. Touch wood, I have never had to go and retrieve it. That's the kiss of death, that, isn't it? Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys.